What's up, YouTube? It's Brandon B, aka Blaze here, and it's time for another movie review. So the other day, I went to the movies and I saw the movie called Rampage. It was really, really good. It stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, aka The Rock from WWE. It also had Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who is the guy that plays Negan in The Walking Dead. Basically, this is a movie called Rampage that's based off of the 1980s video game called Rampage. I think it did come out in the 80s. It looks like an 80s video game. It's about these monsters that all join up to destroy a city, and you have to go and kill the monsters or help them destroy the city. Something like that. I wasn't really a big fan of the game. I never really played it that much. But the movie was really, really good. Tons of action in it, straight through. It starts out a little bit slow, but then it picks up and goes straight to action all throughout and almost in like every scene. I saw it in 3D, so the visuals were amazing. It was like up in my face. I thought it was a lot better than like Transformers or Avatar in 3D. It was a pretty long movie. It was over 2 hours long. The setting, it took place in, I think it was either like New York or Chicago, one of those two places. I don't remember anybody else who was in the movie. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this movie probably an 8 out of 10, because I did like the visuals in this movie. The story was really good. The plot was really nice. I am a huge fan of The Rock, so I think he did a really great job in this movie. So did Jeffrey Dean Morgan, which he actually used a lot of the acting skills that he used for Negan. He used that in this movie, which I think he got sued because of it. But overall, it was such a great film. It also has Joe Bellagio, I think his name is. He's the guy that plays the wolf in True Blood, and he was also in Magic Mike. But yes, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because of the visuals, the story, the acting. The downfall is that I wish it was longer, or I wish it would have left it hanging so that there could be another one. That's pretty much it, but that's my own opinion of it. A lot of people said it was actually good. A lot of people did hate the film, but they are not saying why. Pretty much what this one is about is The Rock is a zookeeper, like a trainer at, I think it's the San Diego Zoo, so I think it takes place in California, but at one of the zoos. And he's friends with the gorilla that's an albino gorilla. He taught the gorilla how to do sign language. So pretty much the government releases this toxic gas from space, comes down to Earth, and these three animals get interfered with the gas, which is the gorilla, a wolf, and an alligator. The stuff in this gas has other animal traits in it that combines with these animals. So the gorilla is pretty much a gorilla, but he just gets bigger, he gets stronger. I'm not too sure which animal he's connected with. The wolf is connected to a bat, and it looked like a porcupine because he can shoot out spikes, and he can also fly, which the bat is from flying, the spikes are from the porcupine. The alligator pretty much is the alligator. I'm not too really sure what other animal he was connected with. I think it was just like an armadillo because of the hard shell. Not too sure what else. But pretty much it was a really great movie. What makes them come to the city is this group that's like going against the government, releases the signal that interferes with the animal's hearing and makes them want to go destroy the signal. So they come to the city, destroy the city, but at the same time the animals go and kill like every human that's in their way. But then turns out that there's a cure that they can turn these animals back to normal, so they use it on the gorilla, The Rock does, because The Rock wants his friend back. So the gorilla actually teams up with The Rock to take out the wolf and the crocodile, but spoiler, turns out it's the alligator who takes out the wolf. So then it's just the gorilla and the alligator fighting, and there's a lot of good animal fight scenes in this. But I think it was the gorilla that took out the alligator, and then the gorilla pretends to be dead, but he's really not. He just likes to joke around a lot. He likes to prank people. He knows a lot of cool different sign languages. I would say that there was a lot of comedy in this movie also. It did make me laugh. It did have some jump scares. I jumped out because the animals jump out at you. Sorry about the noise in the background. But that's pretty much it. It was just the animals all fighting each other. It was a really great movie. The visuals were amazing. Actually, I'm going to probably stick with my 8 out of 10 because of the jump scares, the visuals, the fight scenes, the action. It could have had a lot more action. This could have been an actually longer movie if they added more action, which will probably be out on the DVD version, the extended cut of this. So it'll probably be about a 3-hour long movie, but it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes. But overall, I really did like Rampage. It's one of the best movies I have seen this year so far, besides Blockers. And Super Troopers 2, which I'm going to do the movie review in the next video. But please, write in the comments below, and please subscribe, and please like my videos, and please tell me what you guys thought of Rampage. I hope they do come out with another one, because the gorilla stayed alive, so there could be another room for another sequel. The Rock's acting skills were actually really good in this movie. He reminded me a little bit of his character in Baywatch, though. But overall, I gotta say, this was an excellent movie. I pretty much gave you guys the review. It's a pretty short review. So please keep on watching, please subscribe, and go see Rampage.